I'm back. I told you I would be. Welcome back to Felt Happy Factory. I'm Monica Bryant, your humble host, and this is where felt creations are born. If you are interested in making felt food or seeing felt food being made because you like toys or you want to make toys to give away as gifts, or if you just want something cute to have on display, you are in the right place. So there are 6 simple steps that you need to get started. The first thing is you have to choose a food. I like to start with some of my favorite foods, so that's why I made hamburger, pizza, charcuterie, because those are things that I like to eat, and I thought it would be simple to make. For this video, I have chosen street tacos because I love street tacos. I live in Southern California. I eat street tacos all the time. And where else in the country can you go to the Dollar Tree and buy some street tacos at the same time? If your favorite food is too difficult to make, or you just don't really know quite how you would do the construction of it yet, just pick something simple like a donut, whatever. Number 2 is research. Research is very important. You might be saying to yourself, Monica, I eat food every day. I don't need to research what food looks like. But let me tell you, it really helps if you have those reference photos. So go on your search engine, go on Google, look up pictures of the thing that you're trying to make. I also find it really helpful to watch YouTube recipe videos. Just seeing the process of how the real food is made can sometimes give you ideas of how you want to recreate that item out of felt. So while learning how to make street tacos out of felt, I hit up YouTube and found myself an expert on street tacos, watched the video and got ideas about how I would recreate the meat and the cilantro and the onions and different items that go into the taco. Number 3 is to draw or sketch out the food and color it in with some markers or crayons so you can get an idea of what colors you want to use. I am not the best sketch artist. My sketches are not great. They're not going to win any awards. They're not going to be in anybody's gallery. Sketching to make the best piece of art is not the point. The point is to understand the shape, to understand how to break a 3-dimensional object into 2-dimensional, and so that you can cut it out and then put it together and sew it so that it makes the thing. That's the point of the drawing and the sketching. So if your drawing and sketching is not great, don't feel bad. But also, if you are an artist and you got it like that, then hey, good for you. Now, when it comes to drafting the patterns, that's step 4 is actually drafting the patterns. The 3 things you want to keep in mind are the size, the shape, and the color. Ideally, you want to hit all 3 of those targets. You want to get the food the actual size that it is. You want to get a shape or similar shape to the actual food. And also you want to get the color right. If you can't get all 3, at least aim for 2 of those, because if you have the right color and the right size but the shape is off, the idea will still come across. Or if you have the right color and the shape but the size is a little bit weird, well, people will still know what it is. It just might be bigger or smaller. And you might want to size up just in case you're giving this to a child. You don't want it to be a choking hazard. I don't recommend these toys for children younger than 3. Anyway, moving on. So when you're drafting the patterns, start by drafting on graph paper, because that graph paper is going to keep your size consistent. If you have to draw a square or a triangle, you can do it within the grid lines and it'll keep the size contained, and also, just keep it neat and tidy. After I cut my patterns out of graph paper, I like to transfer them onto cardstock just so they're a little more sturdy and they can last longer. Step 5 is choosing your felt colors. I like to compare my felt colors to photos and sometimes videos, but I usually pick a few photos that I like and I compare the felt. Sometimes the felt is like a little lighter or a little darker than the actual food. In that case, you could maybe get away with some fabric paint or some fabric markers, or if you want, just go a shade above or a shade below what the actual thing is, but just get it as close as you can. There's a lot of varieties of felt colors, but if you're limited, just get it as close as you can. And remember, if you don't have the right color, at least get the right size and the right shape and you'll be good to go. Step 6 is to sew. And then once you finish sewing, you will have a beautiful project that you made by hand. You drafted your own pattern, you did the research and sketched it out, cut it out, you matched the felt, and then you sewed it by hand. These tacos are beautiful. Roll that taco footage. And that's pretty much it. That is how my chaotic sewing process goes for everything that I make. I'm still figuring it out. It's not perfect, but for now, that's what I have, and I've shared that with you today. And if you like this video, please subscribe. It really helps so I can continue making videos like this for you. And check the links below if you're interested in following me on Instagram, or if you want to check out my Etsy shop, go ahead and check that out in the description below. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.